They fixed it. What do you How did I split my face open?
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked. Yeah, look, Harrison Ford's got scarred his chin too, all right?
Yeah, but he's Harrison Ford. So here's a true story. When the incident that shall not be named happened, let's name it Voldiscar, he actually had to act with. You're not supposed to say Voldemort, so you're not supposed to say Voldiscar. I almost scarred my face. He came to set with dots painted so that the visual effects people could make his face look like the rest of his face, all smooth like a baby's butt.
There's an ironic point to the story, or part of the story, I should say. So I went out with a friend of ours, mutual friend of ours, that we used to work.
Don't bring me into this. Don't bring me into this.
I went out with a friend of mine who used to work on the show, and he had since gone on and was working on other shows and doing other things. And he and I went out and had a couple drinks and went back to his place and
had a couple more.
And then I was like, all right, I need to go home. I went downstairs. He lived in a high-rise in downtown Vancouver. And, as I was waiting for my taxi to show up, there was a little ledge where there was like a planter, and it had just freshly rained. And not thinking, I was like, well, I'm just wasting time. I'll just hop up on the planter. And, you know what you do when you're just kind of wasting time and you're just like, you know, kind of strolling along and, whoop. So I decided, it was a little higher than I anticipated. And I jumped and went, whoop. Oh, it was a good one. And I just hit, and I went, you gotta be kidding me. And it was just leaking, just like a faucet of blood got turned on. So I'm like holding my chin back up, and I'm like, all right. Now what do I do? I'm not kidding, that's
You were working like, it was a Saturday night, or you were working in 2 days essentially?
I was working, I had the next day off,
yeah.
And then I was working the day after that. So I'm just holding my chin together, and I'm like, all right, well, I don't think it's broken. There's a lot of blood. I don't think I can walk to the hospital from here. I'm pretty sure the cab driver's not gonna let me into his cab. I mean, it's just all over. So I called an ambulance, and they came to pick me up, and I was like apologizing. I'm like, guys, I'm sorry. This is so anyway, the ironic point to the story is I get to set, and the visual effects department now has to put tracking marks on my face so that they can remove the pooling of blood that is now in the swelling.
It's all swollen.
Yeah. I mean, I look like Jay Leno.
It was a nice change.
Yeah, it was really had a really nice defined chin. But the ironic part about it was the person that had taken me out was the previous head of the visual effects department.
He planned it all along.
Give the new I was at home going, suck it, boys. And so yeah, they ended up having to fix what was done. And but anyway, if the network cream doesn't work to take off the scars, we always have the visual effects department.
Thank you.